Welcome back, folks. In previous videos, we already seen how to set up Raspberry Pi and its NodeRed and DHT11 connection, and we were able to see the DHT11 temperatures data from the sensor on a dashboard. That was on local network. That we already seen it in my previous videos. I have shown that one to you. Now, what we are going to do is how to get this data to the cloud. That's what we are going to do in this next step. So let us see what we have. So we already done. This is what I'll show you that one. This is let us see. Let me collapse this. These are the steps we are doing it. Raspberry Pi done, DHT11 done, and Raspberry Pi setup and Pi is done. Now we are going to the IBM cloud. Okay. These are the steps involved in it. Let us go to log into your IBM cloud. This is how it will look like. And in IBM cloud, just in the search for NodeRed, because we don't want to do any programming in this here. So look for this one. We are going to start this IBM cloud. So just start it. And we are using the free version. I'm calling this demo name, NodeRed application name, NodeRed demo DHT11. I'm using the sensor, just I'm putting any name you can put it. Okay, create and make sure that you pick light here. Okay, so otherwise you'll get charged. Pick light, and folks, this setup is going to take 20 to 30 minutes. I'll pause video and when the deployment takes this deployment takes 20 to 30 minutes, as I said. So I'll pause the video and come back. Folks, the next screen came in, and this one is you need to click on the deploy. When this one is on, this button is on, then click on deploy your app. So then it will ask for your key. Let us create a new key here. You don't need to save this. And next thing is you need to select Cloud Foundry. Do not select Kubernetes. We are going to do with Cloud Foundry. Okay, and let's get the new key here. We don't need to update this. And click it. It says DHT11 is currently in use. Okay, let us put 22, DHT22, call it. Yeah, 22 is free. Okay, we can use it. I think I only used DHT11, I think, but let's see. It's called 22. Yeah, this setup is going to take about, as I said, right, it's going to take 20 to 30 minutes, and I'll pause the video and come back. So once everything is up and running, how do you know when it is done, right? So this app URL is ready, then that means your application is up and running. That NodeRed is set up. That's what. So wait for this one to get refreshed, and then I'll come back. Yeah, still hasn't come yet, and this is what the current status right now, and we'll come back again. Folks, it is back now. So if you see this link is up and now. That means app is ready, and we can let us click on this, and it starts NodeRed. Click on that. You need to set up your user ID and password. I'm doing it admin. I'll do it. You need don't forget your password. You need it to get in there. So once it is up there, let's see, start the editor, not editor. It's asking ID and password, right? Admin. Just log in. Don't need to save this. Okay, Now see your NodeRed is up on the cloud right now. Your NodeRed is running on the cloud right now. So what we do is we need to install a few modules. Let us go to those modules we need. I'll just get those modules names. Give me a second. Yeah, the first one is Watson IoT. Let us look for Watson IoT and install it. Go here, manage palettes. Look for Watson IoT. Watson IoT. Install it. If you want to see what nodes it has got it, that you need to go there. So it's installing right now, and once it's installed, it shows it is done. So go to the next one you need is NodeRed dashboard. Let us see. Once it is done, we can go there. Yeah, it is done. Let us go to NodeRed. Next one is NodeRed dashboard. NodeRed dashboard. Let us install this NodeRed dashboard. There is one more you need. I'll show that one. Let's go there. Where is the other one you need is IBM IoT app. SCX IBM IoT app. That also we need it. Once this is done, we'll install that also. Yeah, this is done. UI is that means. Let us go there. No. Manage app palettes. SCX dash what? Yeah, SCX dash. Yeah, this is one of it. Install it. Once it is done, close it. And next what you need is import the code from the flow here. I'll copy the code here. Import. Paste it here. Import copy. It is done. So this is the flow. Flow is up and ready. Here this is what we need to do. Click this and the device ID, right? This is what you need to set up your device ID. This device ID we get it from your local NodeRed. So my local NodeRed is here. Go here. In this Watson IoT node, get the quick start ID. This is what you want to see it. There is another way of doing it. I wanted to show you that one also. Click this, and you can also click here and see your temperature range. See if you click this one, right? It automatically shows the temperature. It shows a plot directly. This is one way of doing it, but you don't see the gauge and all that. Right? So if you want to configure it, there's no much configuration possible here. So what you do is, to do that, you have to go to, for this you don't need any cloud setup. You don't need to even log into cloud. So basically you need to see whether it's your data is sent directly to this quick start. So for this you don't need to log into IBM cloud or anything to see the temperature, just to see the plot. But you get only one value here. That's only one plot you can see it. If you have multiple values and all, we can do it. So that's why we'll take this quick start ID from here and get here and enter it here on this in this node, in this IBM IoT node. Okay, that's how it is. So now once this is done, just next step is deploy it. Okay, well, I'll delete this one, whatever is this one, right? This one I'll delete this flow. I don't need to display. Okay, now only this node also we don't need it. Just delete this node. Okay, now I'll deploy it again. So how do you see that now? Next step, this is what, take this URL up to here and open a new tab. This is a new tab, /UI, type in UI. That's it. You got your your temperatures. So what I do is I'll blow hot air on this temperature sensor now, so that I'll change the temperature and see how it works. Right? So you'll be now we are seeing the dashboard. real-time data, you're seeing it, and you can see it anywhere in the world because this link is, this is internet, okay? So the other one is intranet, right? So this is okay, let me blow hot air on this one. Now you can see it, right? That is what it is. Basically, this is what I wanted to say, because in this total in three modules, three videos, right, we have seen that there is no programming involved in it. So now you can see the dashboard, right? So there is no programming involved in it. Absolutely, we just had to set up. That's it, right? We set up the local NodeRed, and we also let us see, what is it pinging? Yeah, every second. Okay, yeah, that's what. Yeah, and this one I set up to run every second. That's why you are able to see the real-time data here on this dashboard. Okay, and coming to this one, right? In this panel, and we set up DHT11 and on Raspberry Pi and connect them to and set up the NodeRed, and we didn't program it there, but we just did the configuration, right? So basically, it's the setup basically, and we had the IBM account, and on IBM account we launched NodeRed app, and now we are able to see it on your phone or anywhere on the web. So that very simple, right? So that's what it is. There is no programming involved in this one. Thank you.